All right, so I'm gonna let the troops know. But you already know how we do it. So what I like to do on this call, Raquel, since I know you're fairly new, I like to kind of go over what everybody got going on, if they're stalling, and try to help them give them solutions so they can get back on track. All right. So, Kamaya, since you're the first one here, you never the first one here, but I like that. How you doing today?
I'm good. Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
Right. How's your
I'm
week so
good.
far?
I'm good. It's been going good.
Okay.
I'm uh I'm stalled because my cycle. That's just
Okay.
that just be what it is. Like my body, my cycle hit is almost anything, but I'm not gaining. Like I'm literally the exact same like ounce to ounce every day. So
Okay. All
hey
right.
girl, what? Sorry, my baby's screaming.
So let's talk about that because one thing I want to reassure you is even though you might be stalling on your cycle, um, you can still expect the scale to trend down, just don't expect dramatic drops. You know?
Yes, yes,
So are you
and it
sleeping?
was.
Because I know who I'm talking to.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't even count when it comes to this. It's like you said, the tricycle. I ain't got but one wheel on the dang
One
tricycle.
will. Okay? So you just gotta remember
Oh,
that. Alright? So just to give you some insight, Raquel, the tricycle that she's referring to, when I teach my clients, fat loss is a tricycle, right? We got three wheels. The biggest wheel and the wheel that's in the front, that's nutrition. What you're putting in your mouth. The bottom two wheels or the wheels in the back, that is sleep, that is working out. In order for
yeah.
you to consistently see the scale drop, you got to be doing two. Okay? Kamaya, I don't even got to ask her about what she's eating. On an average day, she's always eating right. Kamaya, because she got a brand new baby, she's not sleeping. Kamaya,
Oh,
because she got a brand new baby, she don't have a lot of time to work out because she's the main caregiver.
yep.
Okay? So just keep that in the back of your head. Especially, you're going to notice that when you have your cycle. Because if you're on your cycle, a lot of women don't have the energy to work out. That's not your fault. The reason why is because your body needs estrogen for your body to produce dopamine. But your estrogen is at all time low during your cycle. It's climbing back up, but it's from baseline. So you don't have as much energy to go to the gym and do all these extra activities that you want to do. You know? So now, if you're not working out on your cycle and you're not getting no sleep, you're not going to see the scale drop. You're going to be still losing fat, but you're not going to be
Yeah.
seeing it physically on the scale. So that's the time where you start checking your measurements and you might realize, oh wow, for some odd reason I could put on some brand new jeans. Or I got a lot more room in
Right.
the shirt, but I'm not seeing it what I physically want to see it, which I track daily, which is the scale. All right. All right. So we already know what the vibes, come on. So just hang in there. All right. You're literally what? 5 to 7 pounds away?
I'm 5 pounds away.
Make some
Like,
shake. All right. So you know what, Kamal? Let's talk about the week when you come off your cycle. Let's say you come off on Sunday, right?
okay.
How bad do you want to see your goal weight? By the way, ladies, once again, she's 40 pounds down, but I'm gonna go ahead and put you on Front Street. How bad do you want to see 145 by Friday, next Friday?
Oh my God. I thought it was gonna be this Friday. That's why I'm kind of pissed. Really bad.
Okay.
Like last week was really good. I was losing like a pound, 1.2, 1.5 pounds a day. Like it was every single day. So that's why I was like, okay, I'm literally counting down. But then this happened. I was like, oh, dang. But it's cool.
So here's what I will tell you to do, and you know what? I like to broadcast my push week. Okay. And
Ooh.
basically, the push week is you're doing everything right, and yes, you might be a little bit more restricted this week, or you might push your limits a little bit this week. But this is the best protocol for somebody who's already kind of lean like you to see
Hmm.
that 145 on the scale immediately. Okay? So you got two options.
Okay.
Option number one. Now, option number one, I would kind of advise to you versus somebody like Kiana. What's up, Kiana? Because Kiana already has the time to work out, right?
Right.
So there's two options. Option number one, start off with a 48-hour fast. But what you're
Okay.
gonna do is Instead of you saying, okay, no matter what, I got to complete this fast and I got to hit the 48-hour mark, one day I want you to wake up and be like, you know what, I'm going to do a 48-hour fast today, right? But just
Okay.
go based off how your body feels. So let's say you do complete a day, but then let's say 38 hours in, you're starting to get hungry as hell. Just eat.
Right.
Let that be your egg or salmon day. All right? And because you're a
Okay.
little bit more advanced, Kamaya, instead of you just doing a day of nothing but eggs or a day of nothing but salmon, even though that will give you faster results, so now you got options. As
Mhm.
long as you break your fast with eggs or salmon, the very next following meal, you can start incorporating some fruit or some veggies, things like that. Okay?
Okay. I see what you're saying.
So the reason why I tell my clients to do a 40-hour fast and break with eggs or salmon is because one, eggs is the best protein on earth. Period. There's not a better protein on earth than eggs. One B, so it's on the same tier as salmon. Okay? So that's why I say eggs or salmon. And the reason why I say, hey, you cannot make it a meal, don't add no veggie to it, don't add no peppers to it, don't add no broccoli to it, is because these things is gonna cause a little bit more distress in your gut. Because now you're incorporating carbs again. Okay?
Mm.
So after you come off the fast, Kamaya, at least 3 to 4 days out the week, you gotta do an hour walk.
Okay. I can walk. I find ways to get 10,000 steps in. That's been
Yeah.
my way,
Okay.
like to do it. So I can do that at least
And what's the window that you have been following these past couple months?
12 to 6.
Okay. So what I will try to tell you to do is try an 11 to 5 window. But
Okay.
if you ever get hungry outside your window, just grab a yogurt.
Okay.
Okay? Something that
Okay.
is light, something that your body can easily digest, and the way your body processes protein, you're gonna get back into a fat burn and stay faster than you incorporate any carbs. So you notice how I said yogurt. You also I didn't say yogurt with a little bit of protein granola and some blueberries in it either. Yogurt.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
If you gotta eat outside your window, yogurt. Okay. You already know that your sleep is gonna be wishy washy. So, what time on the average day do you go for a walk, or do you get your 10,000 steps in? How do you get your 10,000 steps in?
Yeah. I don't do a whole 30 minute or an hour walk. What I do is I just make excuses to walk. Like I go check my mail. That's like it's a good little
That's
walk.
good. That's good.
Just to go check my mail and come back. It might take me 10 minutes. Then I'll do a lot of house chores and stuff like, or I'll just clean and stuff like that, or I'll go grocery shopping and then I'll just be doing laps in the grocery store. Like it's like stuff like that in the back of my mind. So any chance I get to walk, I do. I'll park a little bit further, and then I look up and it's 10,000.
Okay.
Uh, and so that's really what I do to
Okay.
just
And that's
try
cool.
to keep it.
So you know what? Now I want you to be real with yourself.
Mm.
What time on an average day do you notice after this time? I might be walking in the house, but I'm not really doing anything for your lifestyle.
Probably like 10 p.m. I don't go to sleep most nights till like 2 a.m.
That's the problem. Number one. Thank you for snitching on yourself. Okay.
I
Two
don't
and
know how, there's no way around it. There's no way around it.
okay. All right. Two. What time on an average day where it's like there's no reason why I should ever leave the house again?
You talking about like
Just
when I know I'm gonna be at home?
and you're homebound. So like even like me, right?
Mm.
So first off, one thing that I love Kamaya just said is she goes out her way to try to get her 10,000 steps in, ladies, and she's not doing it by like putting on some headphones and going for a walk, right? She's doing something where she's picking up extra activities during the day to make excuses for a walk, which is gonna be more sustainable. That right there is going to boost her NEAT. What NEAT stands for is non-exercise activity thermogenesis. So believe it or not, y'all burn more fat throughout your regular schedule than you working out.
Mm,
So when people are usually
makes sense.
lean and they have issues with gaining weight, these are the people that you realize they can't stay still in a sense. They're always doing something. Oh, let me clean the house real quick. Or you know what? They're in the bed and they're like jittery. They're like tapping their toes or something. They're moving. They're always moving. These people are the people that never usually got weight problems naturally. But then there's some people like me and majority of my clients where we taught our bodies how to conserve our metabolism, which means that if I don't gotta move again, I'm not gonna move. So even like me, right? So after this call, which is why I asked Kamaya that, after 6 o'clock, after I do my group call, I'm not leaving the house unless it's simply getting some food. But outside of that, I'm literally in my room or I'm in the house. But I
Yeah.
have no reason to get back up and leave the house. All of my activities are done after this group call. Okay? So what I would tell Kamaya to do is if you can, after you're done your day or after your last meal, go for an intentional 30-minute walk.
Okay.
20 to 30 minutes. It can be right around the neighborhood. You don't gotta do nothing crazy. You don't gotta find a park, but an intentional walk. Because what that's gonna do is if you eat your last meal at 6 o'clock and then
Okay.
you go for an intentional walk, you're forcing your body to start metabolizing the food that you just ate. That means even if you're up till 2 o'clock in the morning, now you're forcing your body to run off nothing but body fat.
Okay. Does that count like me walking in the house? Because I that's what I've been doing. Like on this program, I've had to kind of find my way around it because I can't just get 30 straight minutes sometimes. I know that sounds crazy, but for all the parents, y'all might understand that. I got a 2 year old who she gets into everything, and I got a 6 month old. So it's like what I'll do is I'll just be doing. I might be walking around what they be doing, like that type of thing.
Okay, can you do that? Yes. Would it be as effective? No. Here's why. Because
Okay.
now, for some of my clients, I literally tell them, they're like, oh yeah, Trey, I'm going for a walk outside. But you don't know what speed you're walking at, right? And you're not
Yeah,
keeping a
it's
constant
true.
pace in the house because your house is only but so big.
It's true.
So you might walk and stop, then walk, then stop, then walk and stop. Versus I'm going outside and I'm walking on this trail and I cannot stop and just say, you know what, let me just lay down on the grass. I gotta finish this trail. So you're keeping a
Okay. Okay.
steady, constant motion for 20 to
Okay.
30 minutes, right? Now, once again, come on, I know you got a 6 month old, so I'm just giving you ideas. But
Right. For push week,
I be
like
seeing
I'm gonna
Mexican women
try.
outside and white women outside with them strollers.
Dude, it's 100
Okay.
degrees.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
And they definitely not out here either. It's too
Yeah.
hot here.
Okay.
It is hell out here. I don't know what's going on. I mean, it'd be hot here in Texas, but it's like
No,
I
I get
can't
it.
do
You know, like I said, I just moved from Houston 7 months ago, so I get it. So do what you can, whatever that means. But I understand your situation, so that's what I'm saying. I'm just giving you ideas. But if you were able to get more sleep, you tell me your kids are up at 2 o'clock in the morning.
it. I'm not joking. Like
Take them to
my
sleep.
baby,
Give them some
okay,
Benadryl.
like the
Sorry.
2 year old, she'll go sleep at 10, no problem. It's the 6 month old. She's seething. She'll wake up, like she'll sleep like a little bit. She's starting to eat a little food. She might sleep 4 hours straight, then I'll sleep 4 hours straight, and then she'll wake up again. I'll feed her again, and she'll. But normally she don't even want to go to bed till like 1 or 2. Like last night, I thought for sure she was gonna go to sleep at 11. No, nope. She was up
Okay.
laughing.
Well,
Like,
let me ask you a personal question because this will be good for moms too. Are you still
hmm.
breastfeeding or no?
Yep.
Okay. On an average, have you introduced solid real foods to your baby yet?
She's 6 months now, so yeah, I just started with like the purees and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay, that's decent. Um, are you considering breastfeeding for a year or sooner than later you're gonna get off breastfeeding?
4 year. That's what I did with the first one. Once she turned a year, I was it. So I'm gonna do the same
Okay.
thing with this
All right. So what I'm gonna show is for the people who knows they're not gonna be able to breastfeed longer than a year. So just to give y'all some insight, a lot of people do not know if you are able to keep your baby breastfed for 18 months, you're gonna get them a way bigger advantage than most kids. Okay. Now, after a year, it's like you can kind of do whatever you want, whatever fits your lifestyle. But you want to, if you can, keyword, if you can, the kid is still latching, is doing what it's supposed to be doing. If you can breastfeed your kids for 18 months and kind of delay you giving them real food as long as possible, they're going to get an advantage only because your baby is getting a lot more vitamins and minerals from that breast milk than the food they can give outside of that, right? Because
I
once again,
believe.
what we start doing as people of color, once we start introducing them to real food, we start the baby's 1 years old, we start giving them some fries, some chicken nuggets, things that are quick. So what you're now doing is you're now molding your kid's palate. And if you're molding your kid's palate to eating French fries and pasta and pizza at 1 to 2 years old, when they turn 4 to 5 years old, they're not gonna want nothing else. Like we all kind of
Yeah.
did, right?
Yeah. It's true.
What the other side does, a little bit more on the Caucasian side, especially ones that are educated in the medical space, they try to give their kids breast milk until 18 months. Then after that, they're giving them fruits. If they want something sweet, veggies, protein. I can show y'all moms that's giving their kids liver at 1 to 2 years old.
I gave my baby that, and I did that with the first one. She was eating Brussels sprouts and asparagus and broccoli. Well, she trying to be nosy. She's eating all of that. So I
Yeah,
know what you're saying. That's not a lie. Like, and they eat it. Like she eats broccoli now,
because they don't know no
and she's
better,
cute.
right? Or and know
Yes,
no better as in if you never introduce me to something better, I'm not gonna want it. I can never want something I never had. When
true.
women are adolescents and they're teens, they're like, oh, you know what? I want the new, I want some makeup a little bit here and there. I want some jeans or whatever. But no 12-year-old is asking for a Chanel.
Mhm.
We do that in
Facts.
their 30s because now we're introduced to Chanel, right?
Right.
So ultimately, the kids are the same way. So if you make them, okay, you want a little treat? Here's some blueberries and strawberries. They're gonna be the happiest kid on earth. Once you
That's
start
true.
introducing them some ice cream and things like that, now you're molding their palate. And now they're gonna say to you at 3 years old, Mom, I don't want that. Give me some chicken nuggets. Mom, I don't want that. Give me some pizza. And now they're not getting the vitamins and minerals that they need growing up. And now these other kids have a literally a mental advantage because they simply was just getting more nutrients from their mom because your mom is the person who is feeding you than the other kids. One plus one literally equal two. So like Kiana, not and this is not true. This is a stereotype. We all know that. What is the smartest race on earth? Smartest. Keyword.
Eight.
Asians, right? You know why they usually say it's Asians? Or you know what they do different? They breastfeed their kids for a longer duration of time than any other race. And they're eating a lot more whole foods as kids. And they're eating more seafood than any other race. And the omega 3s coming from seafood is the thing that your brain is made out of. So if I'm giving my body more of the thing that this organ is made out of, I can expect this organ to be more efficient. If I give Kiana more protein and Kiana is lifting weights, what's going to happen to Kiana?
I'm gonna build more
She's gonna
muscle.
build more muscle.
She's going to be more curvier than the average person because she built more muscle, right? That's
Hmm.
why if you paid attention to kids who are like a gymnast body, right? Or a track woman's body, and you see how they're curvier on average, right? At a younger age. The reason why is because they're in sports, because they got a coach, they kind of tell the parent, hey, she needs a little bit more protein. They literally tell them that. Hey, they're having less pizza. They're having less chicken nuggets. One plus one equals two. You know, that's why athletes, when they're in college, they look good all their life, but then once they stop being athletic and then they go to a regular adult space, then they realize I don't got time to cook all this food. And you know what? It's convenient. McDonald's right down the street. Athletes usually have weight issues later down the road too.
Me.
I said that was me after the
That
military.
was a prime example of me.
Literally me after the
I'm not
military.
prioritizing my athletic things anymore. But and also I changed up my whole entire diet. Kiana, what was you eating in college? Honestly.
A lot of grilled chicken, like
There
a
you
lot of
go.
proteins.
There you
Yeah,
go.
honestly. No really fast foods, and if we did, it was just more like restaurant based. It wasn't like fast foods. It was like whole meals
You see
at
what I'm
that.
saying? So your metabolism doesn't slow down, ladies, once you get older. Your habits and tendencies change. In order for your metabolism to slow down 10 to 15%, which a lot of women think is happening in their 40s, it's not. In order for that to happen, you gotta be in your 90s. So it's
Are
just the
you for real?
fact that, yeah, you can actually Google that. When does, because, and by the way, once again, ladies, the best type, if you're gonna get your kid off of breast milk and they cannot tolerate a lot of formulas, get the goat milk. And you wanna get this brand specifically. It costs a little bit more, but once again, this is for your baby. If you wanna make sure you're not paying for college because your kid got an academic scholarship or a sports scholarship, grab them this. Okay? But now,
You talking about Kendall?
that's the exact same brand. There you go.
Yeah, she hates it, but it's the best you can get.
So what made you even pick that
She's so
up?
bougie. Me and my husband was our first one. We looked at all the stuff they had in that formula, and we just wasn't vibing with it. And we was just trying to get something that's close to breast milk in case we had to supplement. So
Good.
that's like a backup.
That's
She
good
don't
though.
even drink that. Like she do not. She hates it,
But
but
what you
she'll
also
drink it
can
if I'm
do,
not there.
I'm not sure if you pumping, but if you want to like preserve and conserve your milk, do half and half.
That's true. I can do that. That's a good idea. Cause
Just
I do.
just
Cause I
try
do
one
have a
bottle,
pump.
see
I
what they
just
do with it.
rarely pump unless
Okay.
I have to.
So the milk that is most identical to human breast milk is goat milk, and now you're giving your baby the prebiotics that it needs. That's good for their gut health, which means that if you was getting this, then they're less likely to have gut issues later down the road. Like Kiana, let me ask you a question. Do you know how long you was breastfed for, give or take?
I don't think I was.
Exactly.
I wouldn't either
Yeah. And
at all.
he's saying that because I got Crohn's disease, so that's a gut issue. Just
And
yeah.
watch this. Kamaya, do you have asthma, allergies, or eczema?
Allergies and eczema for sure.
Majority
Same.
of women who got asthma or allergies or eczema or gut issues now as adults usually wasn't breastfed. They was not breastfed on average or they had a C-section. When you have a C-section, you're bypassing the vaginal layer, long story short. And what's
Right.
happening is now your mom is not transferring her gut microbes to you. So now when you come out into the earth, whatever microbes is there is just coming in. But now you don't got the protective effects. So that's why if you can do it, it's always best for you to do a vaginal birth over a C-section.
Yeah, I did both asthma. So. My
Okay?
baby's gonna be set up for success, y'all. We
Yep.
hope.
All right. So yeah, do this Kinder meal, and if you can, once the baby is born, take a teaspoon, keyword teaspoon. You can put it, drop it in formula or drop it in the milk, whatever you want to do. Carlson's cod liver oil. Once again, a teaspoon, y'all, not a tablespoon. Adults, tablespoon. Kids, teaspoon. And that's going to make sure they're not getting as sick, less infections, and once again, they're going to have more brain power. Okay? If I literally Google What fats make up the brain? Mainly DHA. You see that right there, right? Omega 3
Mhm.
fatty
Mhm.
acids, right? What fats are in fish oil? DHA, EPA. EPA is for anti inflammatory effects, DHA is for your brain. So now, if they have studies that show if you give a kid who has ADHD or ADD Carson's cod liver oil, they calm down.
Is that true for adults?
Actually, believe it or not, somewhat. Now, once again, I'm not going to say, oh, yeah, this is just going to fix everything like it's a panacea, right? But I am letting you know that there is studies where you say, what study with prison inmates with fish oil. It can help lower their aggressive and antisocial behavior.
Hmm.
So you just gotta give your body more of the things that it needs, and it will actually support you. But when you start going to an American diet, and a standard American diet, keyword sad diet, then things gonna go awry. You're gonna have a little bit more weight issues. You're not gonna be as mentally sharp. You're gonna have more mommy brain, etc. Because you're not giving your body what it needs. You're not fertilizing the soil.
Mm,
All
makes
right.
sense.
So just keep that in the back of your head. If you're somebody who's planning on having kids later down the road, or you currently have kids, you want to keep them breastfed as long as possible. And then once you start introducing real foods, like Kamai, she says she's giving them purees. There's nothing wrong with purees, but don't give them ice cream.
No, no. That's my family. They try to do that. They be trying to mess their diet
Of course, because we're black. Even my
like
mom, she says, because
so.
I already told like me and my fiance, we was talking about how in our house we're only gonna have water and stuff like that. But that's the things that my fiance naturally already does. Like she just naturally drink water. She never drinks juice,
Yeah,
right? So my mom was like, "Oh, I don't know what y'all got going on, but when the kids come over here, I'm giving
it's
them juice,
terrible.
cupcakes, ice
It is.
cream, and it's like, Mom, why would you do
That's
that? You know what I be got going on.
that's what they do to
That's
her.
what they
And
do,
then she comes home and she's like, pizza,
right? You know what I'm saying? So
pizza.
Yeah, that's how my fiance's family. So my fiance's sister, she just had a baby. When they go over there, it's cookies, pastas, pizza, because they're Italian. But that doesn't make a difference. But I'm like, oh no, like we're gonna say no to that because I plan on we plan on having a kid in the next 2 years. So yeah, I
and
was
we're
like,
just setting
yeah,
them up for success, you know. So it's like, and
Yes.
that's why you see like athletes, right? Or you see celebrities. If you really pay attention to the kids is never overweight, really. But you know why? Because they have a whole food diet, and they usually
Yeah.
got a what you call it, a chef already in house, and they're not making a whole lot of pasta. They might have pasta once a week. Kind of see what I'm saying? So it's like if I'm just
Right.
giving my body more of the things that it is made out of, amino acids, fats, and you do need some carbs for antioxidant effects, but I'm not getting no vitamins and minerals from ice cream. I'm not getting no vitamins and minerals from bread for real,
Right.
right? You should be good to go. All right.
And Kiana, you looking slim, girl.
Yeah, Kiana look crazy, right? She look good.
thank you.
All right, Kiana, she's if I'm not mistaken, you know what? Last time we spoke, you were 7 pounds away. How far away from
Yeah,
your original goal weight?
I'm 4.
4 pounds away,
And I'm
right?
actually I when we got on the call, I was listening. So I'm about to be on my menstrual cycle. So I told Trey, I was like, nah, this menstrual cycle, I'm gonna do a 48-hour fast. So that's what I'm in the process of doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I think when I come back, like start, cause I'm running on a trip, so probably Monday it should be over with.
Yeah.
I'm probably just gonna do that. We all graduating. Well,
Y'all
no, but
graduating,
Right?
well,
right? Right
my
around the
sister
school
started
time.
graduating first.
And here's the thing, y'all. I'm telling y'all, most, the best feeling y'all gonna have. I just got off the phone with my client earlier. She just finished her month of maintenance program, so now she's on her own. Got like this little birdie fly. And she was like, Trey, she got to 145 by the way, right? Once she hit 145, I was like, hey, you know what? Every single day, which y'all gonna experience soon, I want you to incorporate a bean or corn or bread or rice. She been having ice cream now. She been having sandwiches from the shop. She's not switching out no breads and all that. And for a whole entire month, she had not touched 145 once again. She been around 143, 144. And she's eating carbs every single day. So y'all just gonna realize that once you hit this weight, the reason why y'all going so long without these carbs daily is because once y'all start reintegrating it, y'all gonna realize, oh, I can tolerate, or my body can now tolerate it better, metabolize it better. So if I can be selective with keyword selective, now I'm not gonna have it all, but selective with my carbs every single day, the scale's never gonna jump up anymore. So
Well, I
that's
tried that the other day
coming soon.
because I was craving some fries, and I was like, "Oh no!" I usually do kale salad and the grilled nuggets at Chick-fil-A, but I was like, you know what? I want some waffle fries, so I had my waffle fries,
And what happened?
and I still lost.
Exactly.
Yeah, I did the same thing the other day. I was like, not surprised, but it was actually about this much cake. Because I don't know why everybody got cake around me right now. And I still lost. I was like,
That one little thing is not gonna stop anything. But like Kiana said, she just said, you know what? I'm gonna have the waffle fries, right? Me, ex fat boy, if I'm allow myself to have waffle fries, give me my Chick-fil-A sauce and give me my Polynesian sauce. I want
that.
two of each. And then I'm gonna get my half and half. I'm gonna do the diet though. Diet
Oh
Sunjoy,
my
y'all.
God.
Diet lemonade with unsweet tea. But now you know what? I do want the Chick-fil-A sandwich, as is. So when you combine all of that,
Yeah,
I
that's
literally
wild.
just mentioned at least
Yeah,
100 grams of carbs easily, and that's one meal.
and we would have
Right.
gained.
And do
Yeah.
people usually have Chick Fil A first thing in the morning?
No.
No.
Yeah.
That's your last meal, and you ain't gonna burn none of that off.
So imagine if you started off your day with, oh, you know, I'm just gonna have a cute little caramel macchiato, or you know what, let me get my matcha green tea from Starbucks. It's matcha. I heard matcha is healthy, even though it got 32 grams of sugar in the Starbucks version,
So
right?
do. Because
And
I
then,
was
oh, I
searching.
heard sourdough bread is healthy, so let me make my avocado toast with sourdough bread. Then you
So
have your
good.
Chick Fil A, but then you had a snack earlier that day. You just had some popcorn at the office. You had 20 grams of carbs that day. Your scale's not gonna drop, bro.
Yeah.
But now you're thinking something's wrong with your metabolism. So it's about what you're doing in a whole duration of a day,
Right.
not what you do in that
For
one
sure.
stint.
For sure.
So y'all gonna experience that soon.
But okay, I have a question. I know I haven't gotten to the stage yet, but like, do you feel like the clients that work out versus don't work out in that like next stage? Is there a difference? Like, are they still losing, or they're just like steady with the 145?
So you know what's funny about what you're saying that? The client that said that didn't hit 145 again, she's somebody like you. She work out 3 to 4 times a week.
Okay.
I never had to
Okay.
convince her to work out. She was already working out.
Okay.
So working out, ladies, is the absolute number one best thing you can do to maintain your
Hmm.
weight. Working out is not the only thing you can do to lose weight. Y'all see what I'm saying? So
Yep.
now, Kiana, because you are somebody who's a little bit more active, if you keep working out, keep giving your body somewhat of the right type of proteins, and now, once again, because Kiana is somebody who wants to build muscle, you're going to have to incorporate more carbs. Carbs is not bad, it's the quality of the carb that we're picking up. So now, if Kiana every single day she wants to start off her day with 3 eggs with some sourdough bread, right? But now, Kiana, because you have some sourdough bread, which is a carb, it's a better carb, right? But it's still a carb. With some
Hmm.
eggs, that's a carb with a protein. What you have to be more mindful of now to introduce in that meal.
The bread.
If you're already having bread, you said I'm having bread
Oh.
and I'm having eggs.
Uh-huh.
What you gotta keep it cute with now? Don't mix carbs with what? Let's see if you know.
Sugar? Fat.
Yeah.
Fat. Well, fat.
Fat.
Fat. Okay.
Fat.
Never
Don't be
mix
adding all that butter in there.
there. You see what's now we're
Okay.
thinking, right?
Okay.
Don't mix
Gotcha.
carbs with fats.
Okay.
That's what gets you fat. Okay? So Them waffle fries that Kiana had, right? That is a potato that is fried. But once again, she didn't say, "Oh yeah, well, let me end up with this Chick-fil-A sandwich like me,"
No, I
right?
did my kale salad and the grilled
Exactly,
nugget.
kale salad. So now she kept it cute. If I type in Chick-fil-A sauce nutrition facts packet, a Chick-fil-A sauce got 7 grams of carbs and 13 grams of fat. That's what that one little ramekin, y'all.
13 grams. Oh,
13
Jeez.
grams of fat. And
that's why I
me,
got the GG's
ex
one.
fat
Yeah,
boy,
no.
how many I just said? I want two.
Two.
And
Me too.
every single
That
waffle
was my
fry, I'm
meal.
taking about after 3 scoops, 3 waffle
Yes,
fries, one is gone. Now I need my next one.
that was
Yeah.
that was my order. That was like Trey. That was literally my order.
Chick-fil-A sandwich, large fry,
Yes.
Diet Sunjoy.
With some, with yeah, no, I know. Then you think you're doing something with the
Yeah,
dice.
because I got the Diet Sunjoy, y'all. I'm doing good, right? No, no,
Oh my
right?
God. We've
So,
learned. We've come a long way.
so when you
Yeah.
incorporate some carbs, now I gotta keep it cute with the fats. If I'm
Yeah.
incorporating some fats, now I gotta keep it cute with the carbs. So if I'm
Yeah.
having chicken and I have some rice, that's the typical bodybuilder diet. You won't get fat off that. But if you're black, don't know nothing about nutrition, and then I'm putting a whole stick of butter to cook this rice in, now you're incorporating carbs and fat. Now
Uh,
you're gonna get fat off this rice.
So you're saying if I go
and
back to my
gravy.
Chipotle bowl with just the rice and the chicken, obviously, like I get like lettuce and pico and stuff like that, I wouldn't gain off that.
You
I don't
know
know how to
what?
cook their rice.
I'm thinking like what you said, Kiana.
You see,
You just don't.
bodybuilders prepare. And once again, nobody's trying to be a bodybuilder, but I'll give you an idea, right?
Yeah.
Bodybuilders prepare rice using a rice cooker or a stovetop pot, right? And they remove excess starch, cook with water, or they might use bone broth. Notice how they did not say nothing about no oil. Notice how they didn't say nothing about no butter.
Mm.
Okay? But also, when bodybuilders are doing this, and once again, the reason why bone broth is good, because that's going to incorporate a little bit more protein, right? It's going to give it a little bit more flavor,
Yeah, I was about to say it gives it flavor.
right?
Yeah.
And
It's good.
you could do maybe like soy sauce to give it even a little bit more flavor, right? But also, they are measuring it out.
Yeah, black people don't
We
measure.
don't measure
Yeah.
nothing out. So I'm gonna incorporate some rice, which is the easiest carb to you for you to incorporate to kind of gain weight. You need to keep it cute with rice. But now,
Mm.
if Kiana said, you know what, I like potatoes, Trey, I'm gonna just start incorporating potatoes. You'll get a lot farther with potatoes and rice. So what bodybuilders do when they're cutting, the very first thing that they start cutting is carbs.
Yeah.
These are people who they get paid for their physical prowess and their appearance. I'm gonna start incorporating cutting out carbs. So then they start with rice. They're dropping their calories. They're dropping their calories. Okay, I'm hitting this stall. A definition of a stall is I'm doing the exact same thing, eating the exact same meals that I've been eating for a whole entire week, which none of y'all are doing. For a whole entire week, the scale's not moving. Okay, now instead of me eating rice, I'm gonna switch to potatoes. Why? Because potatoes got less carbs in it than rice. Simple. So now scale dropping again, still dropping again, and you know what? I had a snag or weight loss stall, more veggies.
Hmm.
And then if they hit a snag again, okay, I still need to keep my protein high. So let me switch away from the red meat to chicken or seafood. Why? Because red meat got more protein in it and also what? Come on.
Fat. Mm-hmm. Keeps you
So
full.
now I'm taking away more fat, which means less calories. That's how they get so lean with it to the point that they're looking crazy.
Is
So, but once again,
hey,
none of us are trying to look like that though.
They show be looking crazy.
is
No
that why
offense
they
to
tell
anybody,
them?
business.
Am I talking? Am I on here? I don't even know if I'm muted.
Yeah,
Hello.
you on here.
Yeah, we hear you,
Okay, I'm in my
Sandy.
car. Sorry.
We
Is that
definitely
why
hear
they
you.
tell us to? I guess I'm saying us because everybody in the world to eat lean protein.
Well, do I tell my
I'm
clients to eat
saying
lean protein?
no, 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 not you. I'm saying like the body in the
Yes.
what you were just talking about.
Yes.
That's about okay.
Exactly. Right. So like
Yeah.
even somebody like her, right? And I love to show women her page is because she's somebody who obviously she's fit. Obviously she is muscular, but she still look good. She still kept the curves, right? But if
Yeah.
you see what she does, some of my clients be like, hey Trey, how come she's having potatoes? How come she's having rice? How come she's having in and out? I'm like, she's already at her goal weight.
Right.
It's easy for you to maintain your goal weight. It's hard for you to get there. Once you get there, it's easy to maintain because your body's new homeostasis is its goal weight. So now it's gonna fight for you to stay here unless you start wilding out. Oh, I'm drinking a little bit more. Oh yeah, Trey, you know what? I did have the past 2 weeks. I was living my best life. I had a drink every single night. Oh yeah, Trey, I did have a little bit more wine. Hey Trey, you know what? I did have a little bit more ice cream, but no, it wasn't low carb, it wasn't protein based. That's what's gonna have to take day upon day upon day till those days become a week, until those days become a month for you to ever gain that weight back. But you know exactly what you was doing this time. That's the beauty of this program.
I feel
Okay?
like before I even started this program, like we were eating pretty healthy. I just don't think I was consuming enough protein. Like I think that was my ultimate like transit. Obviously the carbs, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and once again, protein is the thing that speeds up your body's metabolism. So it's
Yeah.
kind of like, well, you about to say, come on.
Yeah, I was gonna ask before she asked that, like, when we get on the maintenance program, do we still need to keep that same amount of protein?
Do you have to still keep that amount of protein as much or as high? No, but is it ideal? Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Because
To
even
maintain muscle.
if you are somebody who was like, I want to keep my appearance looking a certain type of way,
Yeah.
protein is going to help you stay fuller, which means I'm going to be just less snacking, right?
Mm,
And it boosts
right.
your metabolism. So if I'm eating less food because I'm full, and also a lot of women, especially now y'all on my program, but some of y'all already look like this. I noticed that y'all hair is growing. It looks fuller. You're
Facts.
probably realizing that your skin is clear.
Yeah.
Probably
Yes.
realize that
Yeah,
your
for
nails is growing
sure.
stronger. You notice how your mood, you're not as moody.
Yeah.
Protein.
Yeah,
Because
my skin's
everything I
clear.
named, that's your
Cleared
My
up a
skin
lot.
is
everything is made out of protein from your body.
crystal clear.
And TMI, like pH, like everything. The sweat
That's so
smells
true.
different. I'm like, oh, I was a dirty bitch.
Kind of crazy. But yeah, but basically like that, right?
No, but facts. She ain't lying. You right.
No,
So
yeah,
like
like everything has changed.
so even like oh no, I took my hold on, let me slow that. So I'm showing y'all another woman, right? So the first woman I showed you, she's like 5'9", so she's taller. She is 5'2", right? But if you pay attention to her physique, once again, she's 5'2", 170, y'all. But her stomach is flat, and you can see a lot of women who's the exact same dimensions, but they do not. They either have a gut and
Right.
they don't look as
That's how I
toned.
look.
The reason why is because her situation is she don't drink.
Okay, then she's no drinking.
And she always at the gym. So if you're always at the gym, that's why you can see women who is heavier than you, right? But their body's physique is totally different.
Your body composition.
Your body composition is totally different. You see
See,
the
I
abs on the
wanna.
side, you see the abs on the front, but once again, she stays at the gym.
Is it possible to do a body composition like with this?
Yeah. But once again, the thing that I'm teaching y'all to do is what women like her been doing for 5 to 10 years. Because once again, her job is to look a certain type of way.
Hmm.
It's different when you're just a regular house mom and you know I want to look good for the summer, and now you come across this information and now you start in your journey. These women have
Right, right.
been doing this for 5 years, 10
But
years.
what if you look like that, but you want to get lean? Because I'm built kind of like that, but I want to be lean, like slender, slim and trim.
So the difference between her and what you're asking for, Sandy, is
Hmm.
she prides herself on being that weight. Because women
Okay.
already have this preconceived notion that if you're 5'2" and you're over 160, oh yeah, you out here
Like
looking like a
you're a
bowling
bubble.
ball. right? So her whole brand is nah, I could be 170 in this weight heavier, right? But my body looks a certain type of way. So now if Sandy's saying, hey, I want to be 5'2", but like leaned out, right? That's gonna be closer to if she hit 145, she'll look crazy.
Okay, so my goal weight's changing then. 145. I got more work to do.
I'm trying to think of a woman who I know is like those dimensions. That's not my client. I mean, I guess I could show you one of my
What?
clients who's
But
5'2"
but
like that.
but how tall are you, Sandy?
I'm 5'3", 5'4" on an amazing day.
Mm, okay, yeah, I'm like 5'5",
So she's
five
5'2".
four and a half, 5'5".
She's 5'2". She stopped at 145. And let me see. Can I see the
I
side? Oh
feel
yeah,
like
boom.
I feel like that's how my stomach looks. You know, I think it's my head. My head is mad big.
Mm, come
Sandy
on,
crazy,
Courtney,
y'all.
don't
Don't
do
listen
that.
to Sandy.
Don't do don't do
No,
yourself like.
my head got a lot of weight on it. Sometimes it's too heavy for my neck.
Oh my
But yeah,
God.
so it's all about your body composition. So even like her, right? She's 5'2", 5'3". But once again, because she don't go to the gym, this is her body type. She look good. But imagine the
See,
same woman that I just showed you. She's 35 pounds heavier and she looks more toned.
Yeah.
see, I want to add muscle. Like I want to build on top. Like
You gotta go in
just
the gym, girl.
Gym.
I
You're in
got
the
the good
gym, right? You
time.
gotta go. That's. I'm in the gym nonstop.
Yeah, so if you
I
want
love
that
the gym.
body, you got to be at. Well, if you want that the body where you see the abs and all that stuff, you got to be in the gym. Not all
I
the
don't want
time,
to.
but you got to be in the gym. She's
I just
five
want a
three. She
flat
had
stomach.
145, but she was never in the gym. So you kind of see what I'm saying? She looked good,
Yeah.
but there's a
See,
difference
that's
between a
closer to
gym
where I
body
look.
and a woman who don't go to the gym.
Yeah, I'm just lean. I'm just toned now, but not like where you can see muscle definition. Well,
Cause
kinda ish, but not a lot.
you gotta make that muscle pop out. The only way it's gonna pop out is if it's pressing towards your skin and give you that shape. So black women
Mm,
or black people, we just got honestly, when it comes to body composition, superior genetics. So we can grow muscle faster, which means that you could come out the womb 15 years old and you got the body that women are paying $5,000 for, right? But
that's
if you want
true.
to look even crazier, you got to build on top of that.
Okay, so I'm gonna lose this last little 5 pounds, get on my maintenance, and then I gotta just make basically push everybody to the way. Like, let me go to the gym so I can gain my muscle definition I want. Cause I like my size. Like I like how lean I am. But I just wanna. I'm not like skinny though. Which I didn't want to be skinny.
The gym is going to be a whole nother obstacle. You're going to be fighting that one daily, just like you're fighting to lose the weight.
I believe it. I
It's a
like going
mental
to the gym.
thing.
It's like a mentally.
Yeah.
It's good for my mental health. It's just I'm taking care of a million and one babies over here, and they can care less about me going to the gym.
There's
So
days
it's
when it
like,
just feels like a lot. Like, I can't do this. I can't do this last set. You got to push through. But you
I
got it.
mean, like I said, I like working out. Military. I was in the military almost 10 years, so it's
Yeah.
like second nature for me to want to work out. But it's time.
It's
I
time.
got to make the time.
Make time for what y'all want, ladies. All right.
I would
Yeah.
say don't stress your body out too much though. That was one thing that Trey like harped on me about. Like
Oh,
I was in the gym, I was doing 5, 6, 7 miles a day, and he's like,
You're
"What
doing
are
too
you doing?"
much.
Yeah. So
no,
like,
I heard
know
that.
your
I
limits
remember
in the
that.
gym.
I'm on my second walk to the day, and I feel like I'm doing too much.
You're on your
Like,
second
Second
walk of
walk.
the day?
so this morning I went to the gym, and instead of doing weights, we did cardio. So I did. I didn't want to do the weight, so he was training somebody else. So I just walked until he was ready, and then we ran. Running is hard for me, but I'm starting to do this running thing. So
Why?
I did that. He just wants us to work out, run, do those things.
Okay, all
So I
right.
just been doing
So
whatever he
so the reason
does.
why I'm asking that too, Sandy, is because running is very taxing to your body, right?
It sure is.
So if you ran earlier, and you did cardio again, I'ma definitely say leisure therapeutic walk.
Okay,
But
so if it
I do
was
not do no other crazy workouts.
should I keep my weighted vest on or take it off and just regular walk?
You see what I'm
Or I can
saying? She
just
crazy, y'all.
slow up. I do okay, so
Same.
every evening
Easy.
God
I
dang,
do
y'all,
my weighted vest walk. That's what I do every
y'all doing
evening.
military workouts.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I promise y'all are. And we were stressed in basic training, okay?
All right, I'm gonna
Y'all
take it off.
doing a lot.
so Sandy, you could keep that on for right now because I mean you don't gotta go to your car or whatever. But what I am gonna say is after you run that day, do not do no weighted
God,
walks. You can do a weighted
please.
walk on the day where that's your main form of cardio.
Okay.
Like I used to lift weights and then do a weight vest walk. But after that, I ain't doing nothing.
But
Like if I go to the gym with somebody else later that day, I ain't doing. Don't talk to me. I'ma literally watch you work out,
Facts.
which
or
was
I'll
me
go on
this
the
morning. I
treadmill and
didn't
go on
want to
like
pick up a weight.
two speed two. Like I'm just here for the vibes. I'm not doing nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my
Especially because I
God.
already know that you're wishy washy with your sleep too. So just
Don't
remember,
call
ladies,
me
if you're doing
out.
a whole lot of working out and you get less than 7 hours of sleep that day, you kind of played yourself. You're working out for no reason.
Yeah, because you're stressing yourself out, right, Trey?
Yes, and your body builds the most amount of muscle and saves your progress during sleep. So somebody who is killing themselves in the gym for 3 hours and gets 5 hours of sleep is never gonna grow faster than somebody that's in the gym for 1 hour but get 8 hours of sleep. Never.
Well, guess what I've been doing the past 2 days, and I've been sleeping like a baby.
What?
I've been taking the magnesium and
Hey.
L-theanine. Is that how you pronounce it?
L-theanine.
L-theanine? Yeah, that.
Okay.
I did some chat GPT looking around to figure out what time I need to take my supplements because I was just doing it wrong. And they told me I can take those two at night together. I've been sleeping like a baby for
There
the
you go.
past 2 nights.
It's good.
Okay, me on the other hand, I tried the magnesium. I had the bubble guts. It's not for me.
Man, Keon, all right, let's talk about it because we did say we was gonna
Is
report
it a
back
good
to you.
brand?
It's not for
So was.
me.
What
I
Yeah,
mag?
I
was
don't know
like,
What?
what
oh
my
no, where's
What
stomach
the
was
ain't
your
never
magnesium
hurt.
that
magnesium?
you taking,
Because
please?
it made me sleepy. I'm not gonna lie, it made me sleepy. But no, the stomach issues is real.
What else did you take with the magnesium?
I don't have stomach issues.
Nothing.
You took magnesium straight up. That's it.
No, the magnesium glycate.
How many tablets did you take?
3.
You're
Because
hard
4
headed.
would have. I know you said 4, but 4 would have went over the 400. Because it was
Does okay, which is fine. Did you? What brand is it?
nature's bounty.
Let me go.
It's
I'm
a,
gonna Google it
it's a
right now
stupid
for
brand.
y'all. Because if you start noticing that you got the BGs after you take a magnesium, that's usually either magnesium oxide or magnesium citrate. So let's see.
Yeah,
Nature's.
I ain't never had no
Oh,
stomach issues
let
with
me
no
go get it.
magnesium, baby.
And then the magnesium and the L-theanine together, it's like
Yeah, it's gonna put you to
perfect
sleep.
concoction.
You gotta get this.
L-theanine calms your brain down. Magnesium is gonna put you out. So, Kiana, is this brand?
Yeah. See?
Okay, all right. Let me see something real quick. What'd you
Oh, you
say?
say you taking 3 of them?
Yeah. Because y'all said 2 was not enough.
But
No.
that's that
You
Walmart
had to
brand.
get. You need to be at like 400 milligrams per serving. So how many servings are you taking
So
though?
she's taking 360. So if we do the math, three 240
Yeah,
Oh,
for
she's
one
taking too
capsule,
much.
so it's 120 per capsule.
No, you need 400.
Yeah, you need
Yeah.
yeah. They said
400.
we need 400, but if I do 4
She's
tablets
getting
of this,
360. That's close enough. It's not that deep.
yeah.
But now,
But
Kiana. All right, so here's what I want you to do. What did you eat today so far?
I'm on my 48-hour water fast. I haven't eaten.
So you took it on an empty stomach?
No, that was last night. Nah, I started it last night.
You took the magnesium on an empty stomach?
No, after my last meal.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
What did you eat your
Try it
last
again
meal?
tonight. Take three.
I did a ground beef salad, like taco salad.
Okay.
I ain't never had no stomach problems.
Try it again
I'm doing
tonight
fast too.
on the empty stomach. If it happens again, now you know that's true. But usually that don't happen unless you mixing and matching or you got like a trash supplement, which this one seems kind of cool. So I'm not saying it's trash. So this is a real litmus test right here. If you take it and you got the bubble guts again, is this.
But is it because maybe I already have stomach issues?
That could be the case. But
Okay.
magnesium, this particular magnesium, is easier on your gut. But yes, Kiana, that could be
Okay.
because you're dealing
Okay.
with Crohn's. So that's what I'm just trying to
Yeah.
see. Is it really the magnesium, or is it? Oh, I had this plus this ground beef salad that night.
Yeah. No, I've had that so many times. That's one of our
Okay.
meals. But yeah,
Okay.
me and my fiance, because we both took, because we love melatonin. But that we were like, oh, like it was just bubbling.
Okay.
It just felt uncomfortable. That's all.
So, like I said, I'll take your word for that. So we're good.
Yeah. But I'm
Should
gonna
I
try it
take it
tonight.
too?
I'll try it tonight.
Okay.
Should I take it as well? Because I'm fasting.
You got glycinate, Sandy?
Um, yeah.
If you know, if you okay, so like me, sometimes when I fast, I notice that I'm kind of up a little bit. If you decide to take it, take it if you know that you probably might have sleep issues that night.
I don't know. I'm up thinking about food all day today.
You said what?
I've been up thinking about food all day today.
Yeah,
Especially
what you
because you worked
saying?
out and you're
It's,
walking around with a weight vest on and you fasting, so it kind of
you
makes
know what?
sense.
Okay, so the fast wasn't intentional. I realized I didn't eat all day, and I was just like, I might as well just fast because at this point it's too late.
Okay.
So by tomorrow morning, I'll be 5 o'clock. I'll be at 36 hours, and then whatever the math is for the rest.
Okay. All right.
So, yeah.
Raquel, did you start your fast yet?
Yes, I did. I started at 4 p.m. yesterday, so I'm ending at 4 p.m. tomorrow.
Okay. Good job. Good job. Congrats. Congrats. You look like you're still alive. So I had to check on you real
I
quick.
know, right?
Okay. All right. All right.
Welcome.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So, and April, I know you just finished your fast, right? Are you available?
Yes, I finished my fast.
Okay.
So today was my second day of doing the 6 hour window.
Okay. Did the scale drop this morning?
It did.
Okay. All right. So somebody doing
Yeah,
something right. What color was your stick color this morning?
it was purple.
Okay.
It's purple, but I'm just stressing right now because a lot going on with getting my daughter moved to school. So it's trying to think of meals. So like literally yesterday was kava, today was chipotle, and I'm like, okay, I can't keep doing this. I need to meal prep or something. So I have to figure
Okay.
that out.
So we'll talk about that tomorrow. I know you scheduled a call. All right. And if you really want to kind of like be on top of it and you want to talk after this call, because this call's gonna end in like less than 5 minutes, let me know. We can get on the call today if you want to just move our call up. But if you want to wait till tomorrow, we can do that. But you're doing something right so far, so keep doing your thing. Okay.
Trey, can I speak to you also? Either tomorrow or today, doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. You want to do it? You can do it after this call.
Okay, no problem.
I'll call you.
Okay.
All right. But outside of that, ladies, do anybody got any questions? Because it's called, like I said, this call's gonna be done in like 2 minutes. I don't want y'all to think I be hanging up on y'all.
You do be hanging up
No,
on
I
us.
do not.
You be like,
Right.
she
I
Mid
do
just
not.
conversation.
I do
see.
not. That
Like,
is
well,
Google Meet. So unless y'all want to, everybody send me $1 real quick. Get the
We
$5
should do
plan. I
that.
can do unlimited. I'm doing this free
Yes.
thing.
I'll see you though. I've been needing my time. I know Kiana, you straight up got caught up. I was like, dang.
Yeah, I know,
I,
right? That's what I know. Kiana was sick. Like, oh,
I'm gonna call you, but I was like, you know what? Never mind. It's alright.
Right, what
yeah,
was I talking about? I guess it didn't
All to
matter.
give me bubble guts. Like,
You know.
please.
yeah.
I'm
So
gonna try this one more night. That's it.
one more night, and then if you have the same reaction, we already know what it is because you are dealing with gut issues. And now, Kiana,
Yeah.
next time we talk, mention just gut issues again, so we can start talking about things that's gonna keep healing your gut, like the slippery elm. I'm not sure if I ever
Yeah,
mentioned
I
that
take
to you.
no like vitamins. I need vitamins. I feel like at this point in my life.
Yeah, B12, B9, um,
But we talk
and
on
slippery
Friday.
elm. But we'll talk.
Yeah, we talk on Friday
All
after
right.
Don't get hung up
work.
on now.
All right, y'all.
Right.
Think about making this call. All right. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.